I hope that by the time you finish watching this video, I have provided enough insight and information so that you can make an educated choice regarding this microphone. Let's find out. I'm LL Mel, and you are watching Creators Tech, technology for creators. And I'd like to thank Fifine for sending out this review unit of the Fifine Tank 3 microphone for an honest review. The Fifine Tank 3 microphone is an entry-level USB/XLR microphone at a price range of about $80 to $89. This microphone has some very nice qualities for streamers and other types of content creators as well. Let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. In the box, we get the microphone, the mic bracket, the user manual, and an 8-foot USB Type-C cable. The physical features of this microphone are the following: a USB-C output, an XLR output, a 3.5 millimeter headphone output, a soft touch mute button, mic and volume knobs, a metal body, and a built-in windscreen. For the sake of brevity, I'm going to go ahead and post up on your screen the specifications of this microphone. Now let's go ahead and put this microphone through some tests. You are now listening to the Fifine Tank 3 microphone in USB mode. This is the handling noise for this microphone. This is the proximity effect of this microphone. You are now listening to this microphone at a distance of about 6 inches. You are now listening to this microphone at a distance of about 1 foot. You are now listening to this microphone at a distance of about 3 feet. Now let's listen to the off-axis rejection of this microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to listen to the keyboard rejection noise test on this microphone. I am now typing on the keyboard and clicking on the mouse. I am now typing on the keyboard and clicking on the mouse. I am now typing on the keyboard and clicking on the mouse. This is the sibilance test for this microphone. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seafloor. You are now listening to the plosive test for this microphone. We are now listening to the button noise of the mute button for this microphone. You have been listening to the Fifine Tank 3. Now that we have put this microphone through its paces, I have a lot of things to say about it. There is definitely a lot of things about this microphone that are excellent, and there are a few things that it is lacking. And then there's that gray area that opinion area where there's certain things that I personally prefer and like about certain types of microphone qualities that might not be the things that you are looking for your particular use case. First and foremost, what I consider one of the biggest negatives is the fact that the real-time audio monitoring on this microphone. It does have this feature included in it, and it does work. However, the real-time audio monitoring has no way of being able to be adjusted. I wish this microphone would have had a third knob that dials up or dials down the volume of the real-time monitoring. As it stands right now, with no monitoring knob, the only way to increase the sound of your voice as a feedback is by turning up the gain. However, by doing so, this might go ahead and destroy your sound levels by turning them up too high. It will cause clipping if you turn it up to the max and you are speaking too loudly into the microphone. It's not a deal breaker for a lot of people because, simply put, it's not absolutely necessary for you to use. And many of the people using this microphone and buying a microphone at this price point will prefer to use this in XLR mode instead. So, in essence, they'll really just be using this microphone in real-time monitoring situations where the real-time monitoring is going to be handled by whatever is handling the XLR, such as an audio interface or a mixer of some sort. This is one of those negatives that's really not necessarily a negative to most of the audience. But if you're looking to use this in USB mode only, that's something to consider. Another negative, depending on your use, is that it only has a bit depth of 16. The sample rate is fine, however, that bit depth leaves a lot to be desired if you're looking to use this microphone for more than spoken voice. The spoken voice on this microphone is more than adequate, as you can clearly listen to in this recording. However, if you are looking to do a lot of sound mixing / sound editing, then that's when the 16-bit depth really hampers you. It won't allow you to do as much mixing or editing as you might like. Again, this just depends on your use case. For me in particular, this is not a deal breaker, as most of my streams and use cases, such as making talking head videos, are just for spoken word. But if you're looking to do instrumentation with this microphone, perhaps you might want to look elsewhere. The microphone is a dark sound with a lot of texture added to it. Think of sandpaper, for example, being added as a texture to your voice. Now, initially, this was a sound that I particularly did not prefer to my voice type. However, after this lengthy review process for this microphone, I've actually come to like it quite a bit. It sounds a whole lot like the Shure SM7B sound signature that so many people are looking for. So if you're one of those people that wants a budget-priced microphone that sounds like the Shure SM7B, then this microphone is probably something you should consider. Now we're going to be looking at other aspects of this microphone that are quite simply excellent and undeniable. First of all, the design of this microphone. It's quite quite elegantly done, very nice, sleek, and modern looking. And it's actually something that I don't mind having in front of the cameras for my audience to be able to see. It's an all metal finish, including a metal grill. It has a built in windscreen on the inside of this metal grill. So, no need to add something on top of it that's going to detract from its design and looks. Not only that, but the only part on this microphone that is not metallic are the buttons. The thing about these buttons is that they feel quite nice. It doesn't feel like it's cheap plastic. They do function as they should in terms of the gain knob and the headphone volume knob as well. But one of the things that I did not know I wanted in a microphone until this one is the soft touch plastic button. It's a rubber type of texture on this button that when you press it, it's actually pretty soft to the touch, and it does its muting job quite well, as you heard earlier with the muting test. Being that this body on this microphone is all metal, it seems to be one of those types of microphones that is going to be quite durable. If you're a content creator that's constantly on the go and has to just get up and throw this microphone into a bag and leave, then this is probably going to be one of those microphones that can take a lot of travel and a lot of mileage with it. This is one of those microphones that I absolutely would recommend if those certain little cons aren't deal breakers for you. Its elegant design, its style, its sturdiness are definitely things to consider, and especially the unique sound feature, sound quality that you get out of this microphone. I would definitely recommend it, especially for live streams, for talking head videos, podcasting, or spoken voice interviews. If you're looking for an entry level microphone that will last you for a long time before you decide to update or upgrade, then this is something that you definitely want to consider. The Fifine Tank 3. And once again, I would like to thank Fifine for being brave enough to send this microphone for an honest review. I hope that I have provided enough information to you so that you can make an educated and informed decision as to whether or not this microphone is the right one for you. If you are considering the purchase of this microphone or any of the equipment that I used for this video, please consider on clicking on any of my Amazon affiliate links, as any purchase made through them will give us a small commission that will help this channel continue going and growing. I'm LL Mel, and thank you very much for watching Creators Tech, technology for creators.